And the first game we're going to talk about here that happened, we're going to talk mainly about DFM to start, but their first game was against Team Secret. And DFM, they not only managed to beat Team Secret, which probably most people had happening, they then played an interesting game against Global Esports as well that they were able to come out on top of. Let's focus on the DFM side of things, though, first of all. And let's start with you, Sliggy. DFM, obviously, Japanese team. It's a shame Paperthin isn't here because I'm sure he would be gloating. But they actually look, they took care of Team Secret, as you can kind of tell by the score. So they actually look like a decent, good team.
No, they like, if you were actually just going to sum up like who's like a pretty just good solid team at the moment, I think DFM is like one of the first you would have to say. They're not maybe the first that spring to mind in terms of like world beaters, but in terms of a decent team, good meta reads at the moment, good game plans, I think is the main one, especially to beat GE. I don't think they needed much of a game plan to beat Team Secret as well. Team Secret just kind of beat themselves, if I'm honest, for sure. But dude, I like everything they're doing. It's hard to dislike what they're doing. It's a lot of help in terms of the fragging, double duelist all the times, and then just snowballing well, playing good Valorant, like making sure they win the pistols, and then they're pretty much when they win the pistols, they're normally winning the third or fourth round, and they just get off to a good start. It's just a solid team, man. That's it.
Anyone else? Anything to say?
Don't zoom in on me.
Why? You got nothing to say about that first match?
DFM?
Look, saying that they took care of Secret, it makes it sound like it's like when you have like a middle schooler and like they're starting to learn about like how life is created, and they have them get like taken care. They have to take care of like a fucking egg. Like, yeah, it's easy. It's easy to take care of this thing. Like, it's
yeah, but sometimes you drop the egg though.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's RRQ last year. They dropped the egg. Like, it's
damn catching strays.
Like, man, it's just
Secret.
I wanted to believe. I wanted to have a redemption. I wanted to have some faith, but like the last series was just so bad.
Yeah, listen, they didn't even get as many rounds as they did against Nongshim. Like, it was even worse, if you can imagine that. So DFM kind of ran him over. But one thing I wanted to add on about DFM, so we don't focus so much on the doom and gloom.
Don't worry, we don't need to focus on Secret.
Yeah.
The DFM I wanted to add was I agree with what Sliggy said, but also something that impressed me in the GE series was the fact that Yatsuka started off horribly. He started with like 0 kills for so long on that breeze, and you're thinking, okay, rookie who wants to prove himself, starts off terribly against a team that they probably thought they had a decent shot against, and then he comes back, map 2, warms up, map 3, starts doing his job really solidly, and just really that supporting role of opening up space and holding his own. And I wanted to applaud that a lot. I was glad that he got to do the interview as well, because that's not easy. So whatever they did, as a team to make sure that he's just back in it and ignoring the first map, I think was huge.
Yeah, they did a really good job of reminding him who he was playing against.
Oh dear.
But I would. The same thing applies for. We talk about GE as well, right? When they played GE and they all kind of got wrecked. Like, they all did a pretty good reset after the first map. But I think that's maybe just an easy map of one guy just has the most insane game we've seen. But I do want to applaud them as well, because I think that they said it in the interview as well. I'm not sure if the translation was exactly right, but they said for the GE game that they just thought their split wasn't good. Is basically how they translated it. So I kind of alluded it on PlatChat last week that maybe GE thought their split was good because on attack they played two teams that wanted to face them, and they played the solo Euros. So you actually saw DFM go into this game and just have a good game plan. They didn't give them many picks at all, and then time was getting low and they had to exec with like a solo Euro. So I think yeah, dude, I like everything about this team. It's one of those for Pacific. If you're a Pacific team right now, you don't want to play this team because they're drilled enough to beat you. And if you're like one of the top teams, you're kind of expected to beat them. So they're like I don't know, they're just like below the gatekeepers at the moment of upset potential.
Yeah, they're definitely pretty solid. Judging by the sounds of it, I don't think any of us are on the full train of like believing in this team, going to Santiago. But
it could happen.
But it could happen.
Yeah.
With how Pacific is looking, we're going to get into some of these other bigger teams. they've had, let's say, mixed results, I think, so far.
Yeah.
You know, the teams that maybe were expecting to be the best teams in Pacific. So
Yeah.
it is somewhat open, I think, Pacific, especially that kind of third slot. I mean, I know Chobra's going to say, oh, certainly they're doing the upper final. They're going to breeze through. But, you know, well, maybe we'll see. Maybe the Chobra curse just hasn't quite come to fruition just yet, but we'll see. But yeah, DFM, I completely agree, Sliggy. They're just like a solid team. And I think being a solid team in Pacific right now is
It's
basically
difficult as hell.
It's difficult to be a solid team in Pacific, and if you are one, then you're probably going to do all right. Full Sense versus DFM. Now, a certain bold man.
Let's see what we get.
I know what
we
he
got
would,
it.
Pred.
Uh-oh.
Oh, but in his place, in comes
Wow.
Achilles, and he's taking his pick as well. I'm a
Big
bit
save.
shocked by Chobra picking Full Sense, but me sticking
I
with
guess-
Chobra have gone Full Sense. Achilles, you've gone DFM. Why are DFM going to win this game?
I just look, I keep ignoring the boat, dude, and they just keep fucking trotting along the canal and tooting at me. And I'm finally answering the call. I'm ready to go aboard. I think that Full Sense, I think they're a bit more mentally shakeable compared to DFM.
They
I think
struggle
that
in the
was-
mental realm. We're aware.
Yes, in the mental realm. I think that it was put on display, like the resilience for DFM, like what they're capable of in that last series, getting bodied the way that they did on the first map and being able to come back, play a pretty, you know, tight second map and then a very clean third map. I'm on board. I think that there's a ton of potential here. I've always thought there's a good amount of potential here. And I think it's on display. I think that Full Sense, this is where the faltering happens.
Okay.
So-
I personally, I'm glad this isn't a guarantee.
I was going to
Be
say that.
honest. Yeah.
I'm glad.
Same.
I'm
I mean,
glad
I
we've done
regret
it.
not making it one because of my true beliefs here, but
Chobra, you've gone Full Sense. But
I
you hate
have.
Full Sense.
Well, I mean, they're not even part of the competition anymore. They're part
Oh,
of the bracket,
there it is. There it is.
But in all reality, I think the map pool shouldn't be a big disadvantage for Full Sense when you look at DFM as well. You should know, you should be very aware of what the map draft is going to be. DFM most likely should be leaning into their Pearl, right? And then they have some overlaps on like not wanting to necessarily play things like Haven and such. So I think you've got some good overlap. And then you have a map that you were okay with playing at least in Breeze and things like that. So, and then
DFM
while
don't let it through.
DFM's right, and then well, exactly. But my point is like it's very easy to read the draft, right? Of like, okay, this is going to be banned. That we're going to play this.
Do you think?
But
I
on
think they
top
pick
of that-
Bind.
You think DFM's
might
going to
be.
pick Bind? They might,
Mm.
but
Yeah.
I think Full Sense can afford to ban Bind first because
Sure.
then it's just a blank slate, right? So
Yeah. Okay.
and I think in that sense, DFM have good plans, but do they have the ability to, not fight Primi like to the end? Like you can draw out the timer, but are you going to have the plans to avoid Primi enough? Or maybe May, it's a showdown between May and Primi. Obviously, May very mechanically talented as well, but I do question that. I think it's going to be an easier plan for Full Sense to set up.
Okay. Cool. I think let's move on. Let's move on to our next game. Lowers elimination game right here. Varel versus Gen G.
Why?
And we've all gone
How
for
is it-
Zeta
Why did I
Division.
screw them all up? No, I'm sorry. Well,
It's a guarantee. Varel versus Gen G. No one's a winner. We're all losers. Apart from Zeta Division, I guess.
So our match of the week.
Our match of the
Is-
week, we have guaranteed. Let's flip it around again. We're doing Secret versus Zeta Division. We have all picked Zeta Division to win this game. Oh no, is all I've got to say about that.
Yeah.
Is
I'm
there
not-
anyone else?
No.
Not confident.
yes.
You're
Oh,
confident.
come on. Yeah, here we go. The secret hater. Give me the confidence. Why should this be a
Oh
guarantee?
no! I wasn't talking about confidence. I was just talking about like hating this situation. Because not only are we
I thought
guaranteeing
you were about to say hating
this,
Secret.
no, not only are we guaranteeing this as a Zeta win, I'm casting this.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah.
I've gotten all 3 games so
Hey.
far for Secret.
Hey, man. At least
Wow.
you're casting. All right.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Jesus.
here we go.
Trouble would die to cast Secret Zeta.
Holding this card again. sitting on his throne, slurping his fucking noodles.
Just so we're clear, I am debating whether I should watch party this match again at all.
I'm
Just
getting
like
a
last
haircut
week.
instead of watching.
So here's literally again, we had a team dinner tonight, all the casters, and this match obviously came up in conversation, mostly because I was bitching about having to cast it, and we were talking about what could we do to make this more interesting, and we got around to like putting out objectives that if they were hit, then like we would drink hot sauce on broadcast, and we would have the desk there, and then we could cut to them in real time, as well as myself while casting drinking hot sauce if things happen while I'm casting. I suggested a tri-cast because two brains is it's just not enough to comprehend the potential stupidity that could be on display. So there's a lot of things that we were talking about throwing at this one because I might have to be lobotomized.
You're going to struggle in the mental realm with this one.
That's for sure. Yeah, you could do a tri-cast it.
And also, I will say, I'm predicting Zeta, and I think that Zeta win this one-sidedly. Like, I don't think that this
Really?
is...
You think it's
Really?
Yeah, I don't think that... I don't mean to say that I think that this is going to be so bad because I think Zeta is also going to be playing like dog shit. I don't mean to besmirch them. I think that this is going to be just ass to watch.
I think we might have understood just how excited you were to watch those first two secret games, considering what you just said.
Yeah.
I would not be so confident because I think there is a world where Zeta just
Get
Oh,
out.
they can shit the bed. Oh, they could very well shit the bed.
Well,
Yeah.
we spent too much time on this game. Choba, don't speak. You're not even going to watch it. Neither am I.
This is more time spent
Seth is
on
going
it
to be
now
what Seth.
than
In
it's
fact,
going to be when I cast
over there
it.
is two of the only people in the world that will watch this game from start to finish, and they're both getting paid to do it. So anyway,